Guys? It's ItsAVX, and I'm bringing you pretty amazing gameplay. It's 111 kills to 8 deaths. I go really ham in this gameplay, but basically, I don't really want to talk about the gameplay today, so I'm just gonna, kind of ramble on, maybe like tell you guys a story. So, basically, when I was in elementary school, I was a pretty bad kid. I got into a lot of trouble. I'll just keep it at that. But I remember in third grade, I would always lean back in my chair. Like, my teacher would always say, "Stop back in your chair," and she would like get so mad at me when I kept doing it right after she said to stop. And I just kept doing it. I didn't care. I was just like, "Screw you." And once we had to write an essay on something that we're good at and like how to do it, and I thought I was hilarious or something. I don't even remember what my mindset was, but I just remember I wrote my essay on what I was good at on leaning back in my chair. So at the time, I didn't realize how rude it was. Now I realize like how bad that actually is, and I kind of regret doing it. But I remember she got really mad, and my parents got mad when she told them, and then the principal got pretty mad too because I had to talk to her. But I remember in fifth grade, I got suspended, and the reason I got suspended, well, I'll get more into that. But basically, there was this kid I really didn't like, and um, I'm not gonna name him in case he's watching, but I really didn't like him, and he really didn't like me, and we pretty much hated each other, and we were just jerks to each other all the time. And I was like, you know what's gonna solve all my problems? I should spit in his water bottle at lunch. So at lunch, the teacher always left like the door unlocked to his classroom, which actually only ended up leading to bad things because he did that. Someone like some like ex student, like some adult, like came into the classroom while at lunch and stole his wallet once. So that backfired on him. So he locked it from then on. But I remember I went in there with my friend, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna spit in his water bottle, and then we'll leave. And there was like some girl in there, and she said she was like cool because I told her what I wanted to do. Never trust anyone. Lesson of the story, or maybe that's not the lesson, but I told her what I was gonna do, so she's like okay, and then I did it, and like I was like, oh, I'm so clever in my head, but I remember she got mad at me like 3 weeks later, and she told on me, and I remember her and the kid that I spit in the water bottle, like those two, they didn't even care that I did it. They just wanted to see me get suspended. But basically, like we went to the office and they told me I wasn't gonna get suspended. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get a referral, which is like basically like a note sent home and it goes on your record and it says like what you did and your parents have to sign it. You have to tell them. And okay, so I was like, okay, that's not even that bad. I've gotten a bunch of those. I don't get them anymore, but I remember, and the next day I went to school, and basically they're like, okay, you're getting suspended. And I was like, why? And they put on all this stuff on me that wasn't even true. Like they wanted to suspend me. Like, I feel like, because the kid told the heck of lies that I spit in his water bottle, that kid, he was like saying that I like sexually harassed him by like calling him a name once or something. They're like, oh, wow, that's sexual harassment. Like, they love turning everything into sexual harassment. And basically, I did get suspended, and I got in pretty big trouble with my parents. But I remember I told my mom about it like the day before. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get a referral. They'll probably send me home with it tomorrow." She's like, "Okay." Like I wasn't really in that big of trouble, but like I told her, and then once it turned into getting suspended, all of a sudden I was in pretty big trouble. So I only got suspended for one day, so that wasn't that bad. But I had some pretty crazy teachers at that school. I really did not like that school at all. Most of the kids from that school led into one middle school, and I led into another middle school where most of them didn't go. But I remember my librarian she was like insane. She's like a witch. She had like three toes on one foot or something. Like actually like she probably like used them for like a spell for like her witch's brew or something. But I remember like she hated like everyone. She like hated kids or something. She only liked like two kids in every class. And I remember I would go into her class and she would always send me to the back. And like if you got sent to the back, like that it's like because you were talking like at the wrong time or something. And basically it's this little corner where you're just like a loner. And she would really give kids like unfair treatment. And I remember one time I yawned. I walked into the library and I yawned, and she's like, go to the back. She's like, go to the back right now. I was like, what did I do? She's like, you're making noise. I was like, what are you talking about? Because I yawned, and it was so ridiculous because everyone else was talking too, and I just yawned, and she's like blaming me for everything, and it was pretty ridiculous. I remember, but everyone pretty much hated her. Like even the kids who were favorited by her, they're like, she shouldn't be a teacher. So pretty much everyone hated her. Some people just shouldn't be teachers. Some people are just crazy. You know what I mean? I'm sure you guys do. And I remember I spent probably like half of my time in fifth grade outside of the classroom in my class, because my fifth grade teacher like he hated me so much, like he would send me out like all the time. He just didn't want me in the classroom. But basically, I remember one time, I would, or he kept me out there like half the day sometimes. But one time he like sent me out there, but I remember it was like the first 10 seconds of class. The bell had just rung for class to start in the morning. So I'm walking in, and he's like, get outside. I'm like, what did I do? I didn't do anything. And he's like, I don't want to see your face. He's just like, I just don't want to see your face. And he was pretty crazy. He would swear and stuff, and he would tell us that like he would like wake up at like 4:30 in the morning, like thinking about us because he was like so nervous. Because I guess we were like the worst class he had in like a really long time. And he would like wake up like so like I don't know, he was so crazy. He would like swear at us, and like he was so sexist. He thought like boys pretty much did everything. I remember there was this one incident where like we were running like around like a tetherball court or something for PE, and someone hit the tetherball, and you're not supposed to hit the tetherball, and like he sent all the girls out because he's like, I know this wasn't a girl. And like he would just constantly swear at us and like blame everything on guys, and he like girls could do like no wrong in his eyes. My sister didn't get him when she went to elementary school, but it was pretty funny. I don't know. He like thought we were like the worst class that he ever had, and that's probably true because like I think like four of us got suspended in like a month for like behavioral or something, however you say it, problems or something like that. It was a pretty crazy year, and I don't know, after that year, I kind of started behaving better, and it's kind of funner. It's more fun to behave better because I don't know, like it's not really fun to get in trouble because you just get everything taken away. So, I mean, I don't know if that's advice, but I just want to do a commentary, tell you guys about like me a little bit, get to know me better, because I don't want to talk about the gameplay every single day. Sometimes I'm not gonna be feeling it. This is a pretty ridiculous gameplay. I think I do cycle through my kill streaks like 4 times, and this is a fun map. I really like all of the Black Ops 2 maps because kill streaks are so beast on every single one of them. So tell me if you guys want to hear more stories. I have tons more. If you do, leave a comment below. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, please. It helps me out so much. It's free. It only takes a second. And thank you for everything. I'll see you guys later. I'm AVX, and I'm out.